Good afternoon, dear students. I am back with a new video. Hope you are all fine. Okay, today I am going to analyze a new lesson, that is a tale of Castor the Dragon. Okay, actually, the tale of Castor the Dragon is a ballad. Do you know what is ballad? Remember, a ballad is a song or poem which narrates the story of courage or heroism. And here you will find a story of heroism in a poetic form. Okay, okay, let's start the poem. And one more thing, remember the poet. The poet is Ogden Nash. Remember this name. Okay, now see. In the first stanza, the poet says that a little girl whose name was Belinda lived in a white house. And that particular girl had some pet animals like a black kitten, a little grey mouse, a yellow dog, and a custard. And she also had a wagon. This is called wagon, remember. Okay, and first stanza gone. And if you see in the second stanza, then you will find some names, some pet names of the particular animals. Just like you can say, Belinda called the little grey mouse, little grey kitten as Ink. Little grey mouse was called as Blink, and the yellow dog was called as Mustard, and the dragon was called as Custard. This is called dragon. I am showing you more clearly. Let's see you. This is called dragon, and probably you must watch it in the various movies. Okay. In the third stanza, the poet describes the physical features of the dragon. Physical features of the dragon, and remember this. Okay. Here, the poet says the dragon had a sharp teeth. These are called teeth, which were very sharp, very keen, like a cutlass short. Short means a sharp short. His teeth, dragon's teeth, was compared with a sharp sword, and she had spikes, and scales underneath. That means these are called scales on the underneath of the body part. Scales. These are called scales, and spikes. Spikes. That means these are called the point. These points are called spikes. Got it? And some daggers were in his legs, in his toes. These are called daggers, which were very sharp, very close. That means you can compare it with close. So remember these physical features of the dragon. You may ask in your exam. Okay. And one more things, the dragon's mouth was like a fireplace. That means he, if the dragon wills, then he could lift some fire through his face this way. And you must watch in movies some living fire from through his mouth. You must watch it. Okay. Okay. Now see the next stanza. See. Wait. I'm showing you. Yes, sir. Now fourth stanza. In this stanza, everyone of this house was very brave. Belinda didn't have any fear as she thinks that she had many. He had a vessels full of many wares. That means she had custard, ink, blink, mustard, and all these are very brave. Ink and Willing were such brave that they could chase the lions, and Master was as brave as a tiger in rage. That means a tiger as an angry tiger. Mustard is compared with an angry tiger. Okay, but the custard always cried for a nice safe case because she always was in fear that someone could attack on them. Hence, he always cried for a safe cage. Okay, now see the next stanza. Here, Belinda mercilessly tickled the custard for his bravelessness. Moreover, Ink and Willink rudely called him Percival. Do you know who is Percival? Actually, remember, Percival was a warrior in King Arthur's court. Though he was brave, but he always feared, always was in frightened, always was in frightened, and he was compared with the dragon, and dragon was called as cowardly dragon for his cowardly nature. Got it? Hope clear. Now see the next stanza. Seeing his cowardly nature, since dragon's cowardly nature, Belinda laughed and shook the wagon. And when the dragon cried for a safe case, Ink and Willing rudely asked his age. That means rudely, maximum of time, they insulted the dragon for his cowardliness. Okay. Suddenly, they heard a nasty sound and looked around and saw that a pirate was climbing towards the window, through the window towards them. And those particular pirate had a pistol in his both hands. She had a cutlass sword, and in his teeth, his beard was black, and one leg was made of wood. I'm showing you. Just wait. A pirate. Yes, you may call it as a pirate. He's a big beard, pistol was in his hands, one leg was made of wood. That means his appearance, it means his appearance was not good. That means his appearance means that the particular animals, including Belinda, were in danger, were in dread. Got it? Now see the next stanza. By showing, I'm telling you, okay. By seeing the state of pirate, Belinda cried for help, and other brave pet animals like King, Blink feared, and strategically go, fled and hide themselves in their particular place. But the dragon jumped, making an angry sound like an engine and various metallic sounds like you may call various sounds you may call jangling, clank, clatter. These were the metallic sound of various kinds. By creating these kind of sounds, the custody dragon attacked on the pirate, just like a robin at worms. Do you know robin? What have you ever seen? I'm showing you robin. Just like a robin watch where the worms is available, then he directly goes then and catch the worm. Same way, this is called robin. Same way, the custody dragon jumped over the pirate and attacked on them. At the meantime, the pirate was staring to the dragon and drank a little grog. Do you know what is grog? Grog, that means a drink which is drunk by the sailor. And fired two bullets but those bullets didn't get any hit on the dragon, and the dragon, that means Custard, in the at once swallowed the feeder. That means it gobbled at that time every bit, swallowed the feeder at once. After being killed the feeder by the dragon, all other animals, those were hidden in the hidden place, congratulate, welcome the dragon, and started moving around the dragon. In the next stanza, you see, here you will find some a little bit funny, because here the mustard, ink, blink and blink, who at a time played and hide themselves in fear by seeing the pirate coming towards them. And but now they are telling about their braveness. They say that they if they didn't get confused and nervous, then they would be two times or three times more brave than the dragon. Just like you can say that there is a prevention in English that empty vessels sound mass. This is very ridiculous for them. And the dragon quietly agreed that the other animals were more braver than the dragon himself. And see the next stanza. The next stanza the same as the first stanza. Here he said that Belinda still lives in that particular white house with their kitten, black kitten, little grey mouse, yellow dog, a red wagon, and a dragon. The last stanza it says that Belinda still thinks herself as a brave, as a full of bears, and that particular animals which included, which belongs to her, ink and blink, could seize the lions, and the master is as brave as the tiger in rage, as like as angry tiger, and still the dragon cried for a nice safe case. This is the substance of the poem, and I'd like to request you that if you do not get through, if you have any confused, then you can ask me, you can comment or WhatsApp me. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye bye.